This is Tanner Takala doing a roof inspection for Ping Min. Ping, the first thing I'm looking for is basically the overall condition of the roof. I know you said you had quite a few leaks going on inside the attic, so I'm addressing these problems. First thing I will say is if you take a step back here and you look at where the sun is shining, you can see all the shininess right here. That is fiberglass. So what's happening is this shingle is actually so worn down. It's definitely seen better days, but what you're seeing is you're actually starting to see the asphalt and the fiberglass that makes up the shingle, and that's pretty much all over the place. You'll see some stuff like this right here. Mark that up. That is what we call it, exposed nail head. Exposed nail heads on your components, and just like you're saying, you're seeing light in the attic. That's because this thing right here has become dry rot. Once it becomes dry rot, then it's just going to start dry rotting all the way around this pipe. I'll seal that before I leave today, but what I suggest is having a UV collar over it. Now, I would say this roof is probably right at the end of its life expectancy. If you push it for another year, you could start seeing bigger problems. You got a pipe boot over there. That one looks to be okay. Exposed nail heads on this component right here, this HVAC component, looks like they put a pipe boot flashing around it. Right here, just cracked shingles, more wear and tear right there, rusted component here. And I've marked up all your soft metal. Now, there's not a whole lot of dings on here, but basically if I mark this up and you were to see ding marks on it, that indicates that hail's hit the roof. Even if there was hail out here, you probably wouldn't be able to see it just because this shingle is so deteriorated. And then this right here, don't know what type of flashing they put on here. It looked like it was lead, and then they just kind of put tons of sealant on here. Not sure if this thing's leaking, but if I were to seal this, I can only do what I can do. But I could seal right here, all the exposure spots. Other than that, you really couldn't seal this thing any more than it already is. But you're starting to see exposed nail heads, and this thing's actually backing out, which could lead to a leak. It feels a little soft right there, whereas right here, not soft. Right here, a little softer. Your flashing on your chimney seems to be done okay. When you can't see it, generally means that it is flashed properly. Down on that side, I've seen some flashing, so they probably stepped it proper. Exposed nail heads right here. Take a step around the front. And this pipe boot right here is seeing the same problem. Dry rotted pipe boot, which of course, when it becomes dry rotted, you're gonna start seeing water find its way in and just go right down this pipe. And then I haven't seen Ping, I haven't seen a whole lot of damage up here. So I'm not sure if your insurance would pay for it. Of course, it's always, there's a chance they could and there's a chance they won't. But I'm showing you the basics. I'm showing you everything that brings a concern to me. And I'll get down, show you this video, and we'll go from there.